Peace, love, and understanding. This is Amandel, the YouTube NI67A. You know what they say, the devil works fast, so we must work faster. And this is the DJ Academics defense team. Now, what we're going to look at here is the Shade Room posted this an hour ago, and goddamn, Shade Room is fast on trying to tear this man down. And what I want y'all to understand is they're going to take their time with this. They're lamenting over this right now. They're loving this shit right now. But what I want y'all to realize before we even tap into anything else is who hit who first. Let's see. And my client, okay, Miami, man. We be so riled up in Miami. Obviously, he was antagonized, and obviously he was dragged out of his character. He is in Miami, Your Honor. I understand the court of public opinion wants this man's head on a stake, but let's review. You see Fresh in the cut over there, just smiling, laughing. This is probably how they play, Your Honor, but it may, to the untrained eye, look like a serious altercation. That the Shade Room actually said it's a heated altercation, and we're not gonna go with the narrative that it was even that. We don't know. We don't know. And again, Your Honor, my client has been the target of these type of scandals, right? These type of scandals right here. These days in Miami, you don't know a man from a woman, from a woman from a man. They all say, yo, what's up, my nigga, Your Honor? It's madness. And for all we know, we don't know anything yet. We don't know anything yet. Oh God. Yeah. Your Honor, again, we don't even know if that is my client, DJ Academics. We're not even sure if that is him. Now, now, allegedly, if that is my client, again, we don't know the gravity of the situation before the cameras were turned on. All right, and I need a recess.
Add to my net worth, I can now continuously go out there and buy more assets and create more income. So for anybody that's like watching this right now, I want you to get it out your head. Debt is actually good, right? Wealthy people leverage debt. We abuse debt. We maximize debt so that we could pass it down to our heirs and they can be able to build wealth as well.
Okay. To the untrained eye, this looks bad. This looks real bad to the untrained eye. Okay. Why do I always take these cases, man? Why do I always take these cases, man? Oh, we're back from recess. Okay, Your Honor. After some deliberation with my client, or with my client's counsel in my head, we're gonna ask for another hearing. We're just gonna try to We need to actually talk this over. Uh, Again, like I said prior to this, um, my client, he has a twin brother named AKademiks, and we're still trying to piece together if that is even my client in question. Allegedly, if you know, we went over the video. We see who put hands on who first. We see Walter over there in the corner living it up. Yeah, yes, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Not for my client. You know my client's getting away scot free. It's not looking good for this woman who put her hands on my client, sir. We are going to go on ahead and counter sue. And if it has to go to the grand jury, listen, we learn from the best. Okay? We learn from the best. So if we gotta go to a higher court, whatever we gotta do. And for all the people in the courtroom that may want to say, "Oh, well, my client, he only attacks women," and if we're gonna turn it into a witch hunt, okay, just keep that. If all the people in this court of public opinion that believes that my client is on some hatred of women and oh black women this and oh just keep it. That girl is clearly high yellow. Keep it. And again, allegedly, we live in the days where we don't know what's what, who's who, where's where, what, when, how, why. It's madness, Your Honor. I say you dismiss the charges. That this doesn't even get put on his record. Your Honor, the claims here are egregious, but my client is such a generous man. He's not even gonna press. He's not even gonna press charges, Your Honor. He's not even gonna press charges. The shade room is clearly on a smear campaign against my client, Your Honor. And in this court, we need justice. Obviously, if that is my client in question, allegedly, he seems irritated. Maybe somebody irritated him. He's in Miami. Tensions are high. We don't know what was going on before this camera started running. We don't know. We don't. So again, I say, before we throw the book at a possibly innocent, allegedly in question man, before we throw the book, Your Honor, at my client in question, allegedly. Let's have the forewithal and the competency to thoroughly review this. I ask for another deliberation, another intermission.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things that people don't even really talk about is that you never pay taxes on debt, right? And so you pay taxes on income, right? And so the money that's coming in, if you're making moves with the money that's coming in, that's taxes. But if you are bought, I'm giving too much sauce. B, talk to us, man. Talk to us, man.
Yo, just to add on to my brother, man, the thing about it is that we only have so much capital, right?
Let your mail freak flag fly.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can.
Girl, who you talking to?
Oh,
Who you talking to? Who you on the phone with?
I'm talking to my mom.
Hey, mama.
Can you hear her? I was just telling her, like, because we've been watching your show for like, what, weeks now? And I was like, let me just go on there and see. And then I clicked on it and it went right through. So I called my mom to tell her.
Now, this is deliberation. Of course, court is still in session. We're just going to deliberate real quick and, you know, shoot the breeze, as they say, man. Listen, being an attorney, man, that shit is tough, man. Shout out the lead attorney, man. You know, be taking tips, taking lessons and shit like that. Gems and jewels and shit like that. But this woman right here, I hope y'all see that light right there. Listen, man, if y'all don't know what an alien look like, or what a UFO look like, or you know what I'm saying, listen, it's all virtual and digital these days, man. I'm just simply saying, man, that light, that look like a false light to me.
What you on now? You ready to talk to me?
Yes. Hold on, mama.
All right. She'll call you back, mama. What's your name, baby?
Les. How are you?
Les. Les?
Yeah, LES.
Alias. Where you calling me from, honey?
I live in Vegas.
Vegas? How old are you?
Red flag. Red flag. Vegas itself. Red flag. LA and Vegas. Las anything. Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Just red flag.
How old are you?
31.
31. Do you have any kids?
No.
No.
31, no kids, Las Vegas, red flag. Now, if it was just a 31 and no kids, not even a red flag yet. Not even a whole red flag. 31, no kids, Las Vegas, red flag.
No kids. What do you do for a living?
So I work in healthcare compliance. Can you see me? I don't know if my lights are.
I mean, I can't see you, but if you got better light, that could work too. Like it's like a purple rain room.
Hold on, let me see, because my lights are like bright.
Oh, your lights are bright. Okay. Looks very peaceful. Very Musa.
Oh yeah.
Kendra is, you know what? Let me stop talking. Kendra is successful. That's what she is. I need to stop hating. I need to cut the funny out and get my money count.
Is this a little better? I'm in my kitchen. It's not that great.
It's the same, but we're gonna roll with it, okay? I mean, if you could turn around, that light behind you in your face will brighten you up. When I talk about light, you just want the light in your face.
This way? The light is like above me. If that
we'll work with it, boo. I didn't even say anything about your light. I'm gonna work with it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So this is Les. And what do you do again, honey?
I work in healthcare compliance.
Yep. Healthcare compliant.
All right. I know the court of public opinion is trying to sway your decision to see this man in the chair. But, however, yet, we still don't know the facts. For everybody saying, oh, this man wouldn't raise his voice to a man like that, Your Honor, these are things and tactics that they use, Your Honor. This is what they do. My client was obviously antagonized. It's Miami. There's so many things to do in Miami. I can only think of jet skiing right now, but I'm sure there's other things that you can do in Miami, Your Honor. He would not be there. Obviously, and then that's not even, we don't even know if that is my client in question, allegedly. We don't know. I think my client actually has a statement about the altercation. So I gotta type this again. I was breaking up a fight. Oh, shit. Oh, so now he's already saying that he was there. 12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got you at the door, man. All right. But my client says, Your Honor, my girl was drunk and being aggressive with other women because they were coming up to me in a party taking pics. His famous celebdom, Your Honor, it does in many great men. Jay-Z, Sean Carter once said, it's the greatest drug known to man. It's stronger than heroin, Your Honor. It was the fame. I told you that it can antagonize and eat a man from the inside. Like the Ouroboros, Your Honor. Just eating itself, Your Honor. And then he even further says, one of the girls swung on her. And that's where this video starts. I'm trying to get women to chill out, but they ain't listening. They fighting over pics and SHIT. Your Honor, that was a moving statement. From an obviously innocent man. Obviously. I already can hear the hordes tomorrow in arms speaking on his disdain for the black woman to the point where he'll even fight with one. But Your Honor, she was clearly high yellow. Your Honor, I motion that we get this case dismissed and we move on to further things. Your Honor, the court of public opinion has heard my client's case. And I believe that justice will be served. We're not pressing charges.
Mm-hmm. All right, she's in Vegas, 31, no kids. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Yeah. So this is last healthcare. She works in healthcare compliance. Vegas, Sagittarius, 31, no kids. What kind of man you looking for?
I really wasn't looking. I wanted to do this for my mom, but I mean, I'm single, so I guess I would say someone adventurous, someone who likes to travel.
Do you want to meet somebody?
I mean, now I do. Now that I'm on here, yeah.
Okay, so what kind of man you looking for?
I guess someone who's peaceful, at least into his spirit, spiritually. That would for me. Someone who's stable, career-wise, has a decent job, preferably no kids. That's just not my thing. What else? He can live wherever, actually, preferably Africa, because that's.
I get a lot of men from Africa that call me up. So how would you gonna go get them?
Yeah, I travel a lot.
Ooh, what part of Africa do you like the most? I got a lot of people from Nigeria and Ghana that calls my show.
Yeah, I like Nigerians.
Tell me why. So tell me why you'd rather have a man from Nigeria than America.
I never really dated American men. I don't know how that would work out for me. It's typically Caribbean men or African men, so it's just something I'm used to. But there's no preference.
Okay. All right. So, and what's the age range you would do? You're 31.
I would say 35 to like 45.
You go up to 45.
Yeah. I actually prefer men. Yeah.
Say it one more time, honey.
I would say I actually prefer older men.
Yes. Okay. She prefers older men. So again, whenever women of your age or prefer older men, I just spend a little bit of time pointing it out because the men on my show, when they request somebody 15 years younger, they get a lot of distasteful comments. But as we're seeing, you want somebody 14 years older than you.
Yeah. I think that was passed down from my mom. My dad was kind of older. It's just I do a lot, and I don't know if men my age can keep up with that mentally, emotionally, all of that. I just prefer it.
Listen. I know Satanists when I see one. This woman is obviously worshiping Baphomet. Obviously. Clearly.
Older.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Yeah, I'm 5'9", so someone at least 6'5", at the least.
6'5". She playing. She said 6'5" at least. Obviously a Satanist. Obviously. And Kendra a witch.
Or I guess I could do 6'3".
6'3". That's not even, I guess that's more realistic. It's really 6'5" minimum.
I just like real tall. Sorry. That's just what I like.
Does he gotta make a certain amount of money?
At least 6 figures. I don't want someone who makes less than me. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And what's the other one? Yo, she's on time. Just peep the breakdown.
Have you ever dated a 6'3", 6-figure guy?
Look, they playing with the numbers now. Now they just here playing with the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
He was a celebrity, and we just decided to be friends.
That celebrity is taking down the best of them. It's made the worst of some.
Which is a little too much for me. But someone who's like a doctor or a lawyer or something like more grounded and not out there.
Do you want him to only have sex with you for the rest of his life?
No.
Oh, you're open to that.
Have to. You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're open with this guy having sex with other women?
I mean, while he's with me, I don't mind because, I'm probably going to be doing my own thing too.
Oh, okay. Well, listen.
See, told you, this woman obviously is into some freaky deaky things. Kendra over there just condoning the bullshit. Should add her to the group. Condoners. Just condoner.
Hey, that's the only reason why I was like leading down this, but now I see this could work for you. Because a 6'3", 6'5" guy is one thing to request 6 feet, right? So that's one thing. But now to be specific and say 6'3", 6'5", and 6 figures.
Just with all these fucking 6s. I told y'all that false light shining bright. Don't go into the light.
That really narrows down the amount of men that, you have your NBA players, of course, that have that and more. But like you said, he was a celebrity, and for sure they're going to be out there. But if you are fine with them entertaining other women, then you could probably do that. I just wanted to point out he definitely more than likely
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know I limit myself with that preference. That's just a preference, but I'm kind of open to anything.
But you're also open to a non-monogamous relationship.
Yeah.
So that's why, I mean, since you kind of opened that part up, let's continue. All right. So, did I ask you? So you got to make 6 figures. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, where's my body? Sorry, I just came from the gym.
I felt like you have a nice body. I could tell. Oh, you have a great shape.
Thank you.
Yeah, small waist, booty, breast. You got a body on you, boo.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys should see my mom. We're very, very similar.
Oh, very similar. Okay. So now a lot of things make sense. So you like older men because usually older men are more established. They can do more things financially that you probably like and desire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like traveling, or if they do have children, at least they're of age where we can still do those fun things without 3-year-olds or, those obligations.
Do you want kids one day?
No.
Oh, so you don't ever want kids?
No. Maybe I'll adopt later.
Maybe you'll adopt, but you don't want to have a child. Okay.
Yeah.
31, lives in Vegas, don't got no kids, don't want no kids, talking about she want to adopt. That's a whole sex trafficker. Y'all don't even see it.
When was your last relationship?
Like committed, probably last year.
Okay.
But
why did that end?
Just because we were in 2 different places in our life. He was the guy that I was referencing earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the one, but he was the one that was sleeping with other women, I think, or something like that, right?
Well, I don't know. We never really talked about that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
It was
How
kind
did y'all break up again? I forget.
I don't know if it's still a breakup because we still kind of talk, but I just decided I didn't want to pursue a relationship or anything committed. So yeah.
Okay. You don't have to answer this question, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
My mom was visiting for a while. I think probably since July.
July. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why do you think you're single, Les?
Probably because I'm not like asking for the typical thing like most women are who are looking for someone special. I think guys look at me and they're like, oh yeah, she's in a different country or career. She's more focused on that than something more committed. So yeah.
Okay. And why would it got
I was going to say I'm not good at communicating. I'm working on that though. Like I'll be 32 in the end of November, so I need to grow up in regards to that.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I would say because I'm funny. I can take care of myself. I don't need for anything. I love to travel and just do all kind of, interesting things. I want someone I could date forever, not necessarily just date for a moment and then we, commit and then it's boring. Like that just won't be it for me.
Right. You don't have to do it, but they asking for an encore Kendra Cam. They want to see your body again. You don't have to though. You already did it once, but they like your body. They want to see it twice.
Thank you. I've been working hard for this little body, really hard.
No, I like your body. You're thick in all the right places.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, let's do it. This is Les, healthcare compliance, Vegas, Sagittarius, 31, no kids. Yeah. She doesn't want any kids. You'll date a man with kids, you said though, correct?
Yeah, as long as they're older and can take care of themselves. Yeah.
Okay. She has a specific height request, 6'3", 6'5", really. She'll settle for 6'3". So Les, you wouldn't date a guy that was 5'9"?
No, I would. No, not 5'9", but at least 6 feet. That's realistic.
So 5'11".
Nothing 5. Like I
nothing 5.
High heels. Like I don't.
Nothing.
I guess that's not the physical. Shouldn't be important.
How tall are you again? How tall are you again?
5'9".
Okay, that's right. You're 5'9". Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do understand why you want 6'5", 6'3", because you still want to be taller than you when you have on your heels.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, that's just what I attract. I think shorter guys look at me, but they don't really approach me. So it's just what I'm used to as well.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do it. All right, Les, how you want them to reach out to you?
Probably via Instagram at It's pronounced Ledley, but it's Lee.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up while you spell it out. So
Okay.
spell it out for me.
It's Lee.
Lee.
Yeah. Then 3 L's, 3 Y's.
Then 3 L's, 3 Y's. Less. Okay. You're not following me, girl. You gotta follow me on Instagram.
Okay, I will.
Oh, I see this
people
one.
talking about paintings too. Thank you.
You paint those yourself?
No. This is. I have a lot of Black women art around my apartment.
All right. So this is. Oh God, everybody's going live. Let me just tell y'all, child. Leellyyy. Leellyyy. All right, Les. Well, I enjoyed you. Thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Want to know exactly what's in your P.O. box without calling or getting in the car? Wouldn't it be great if you can manage and read your mail when away on business, on vacation, or abroad? Worry about theft of your mail and packages? Are there times when you would love to have another address or phone number to use instead of your home address and personal number?
My crime has been absolved, man. I'm always trying to tear down the black man. Talking about, oh, he got into a heated altercation. Lies. Lies. He was obviously defusing a situation. Obviously. So always trying to tear down the act, man. Another case in the bag, Your Honor. Another case in the bag. Not guilty. Sometimes you have to talk with conviction. That's how we win these cases, man. Conviction. He said, take the hat. It's bigger than the hat. And he walked away. Huh? Video. He walked away. I assumed to go pick up his hat. And of course, in typical female fashion, not just exclusive to the black or high yellow woman, the hat slap. Deadly maneuver. The hat slap is when she takes the hat off of your head. Then after taking the hat off of your head, when you go back and get your hat and put it on your head, she proceeds to slap the hat off of your head again. That is the hat slap. It's not a hat slap if she just slaps it off your head one time. No. That's not the hat slap. It's half. It's half of the half. That's just the hat. That's that. The hat slap is the second slap. to be exact. It's a deadly game. A wicked, wicked game. Gotta respect it. Who's this red hair talking about period? What else we got? What else we got? Kendra G is running up a bag on YouTube. Bag.
Became a king from a common man, and I turned my best friends to my staunchest fan.
What's your name, honey?
It's Phoenix.
Phoenix, where you calling me from?
From Philly.
You been here before?
No.
Okay, how old are you, Phoenix?
I'm 39.
39. What you do for a living?
I'm a correctional sergeant.
Correctional sergeant. You have any
Butch. That's fuck.
kids?
I'm currently pregnant.
You're pregnant right now?
Yeah.
Why
Yes,
you not
yes.
with, why you not with
Pregnant Butch is crazy.
the dad?
So first of all, it was a sperm donor. I did artificial insemination.
Oh.
And I'm a lesbian.
Okay, let me fasten my seatbelt for this ride I'm about to be on.
Yeah, we know. Let's go.
Okay, so
Yo, if feminism was a black woman, she's talking about I'm a correctional officer and I get artificial insemination. Sheesh. Little homie going crazy.
okay, so you have a sperm donor. So basically, I understand that process. So how many months pregnant are you?
I'm about to be 20 weeks. 5 months.
How many?
5 months.
5 months. Okay. So and you're a lesbian, so women only.
Yep, women only.
So you would desire a woman that will be willing, I guess, to co-parent with you.
I don't need her necessarily to co-parent with me, but she can just be there. She doesn't have to take on the responsibility because I decided to do this on my own.
Okay. You don't have to, but can you show us your belly?
Yeah, sure. I could give you the Kendra cam early. Sure. Hold on. Put you on my stand real quick.
This is interesting. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm actually here, just words. Kendrick and hurry.
Can you see me?
Let me see. Can y'all see the belly? I can't. Oh. You're not.
Not the belly under the hoodie. That don't count. That don't count, man. Yo, Jesus. Please save me from the bullshit. You're not gonna ask her to take her hoodie off. You're not gonna ask her to take her sweater off.
Showing that much, but okay, we can.
No, I just like
No, we're not gonna ask her to take the sweater off, right? No, we're not doing
a
that.
fast stud.
So what? So did you always want to be a mom?
Say it again.
Did you always want to be a mom?
Yes, but I'd rather have somebody carry the child for me. But my dad just died from COVID in January, and I didn't have any kids, and he wanted me to have a kid. So, yeah.
Okay, so you decided to go through with it.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I respect your decision.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now let's get into this. Now, believe it or not, you are not the first pregnant woman on my show. You were actually number 3. There's 2 pregnant girls on my show prior. I remember each one because you can't forget that. But I will say you are the first sperm donor lesbian woman to be pregnant on my show.
Hey,
So I'm
You
the first.
own that. You own that title all by yourself.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so let's get into this. So this is Phoenix Philly 39 Correctional Sergeant.
Yep.
When's your birthday and zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini, May 30th.
Gemini. Okay. So what kind of woman you looking for?
This is interesting as fuck. I'm gonna make a prediction. She just wants house, but she's still a woman. She's a lesbian though. Straight butch. But wants a kid to fulfill her father's wishes. And wants a woman that doesn't necessarily have to take on the motherly role. What type of woman does she want? I'm gonna go with she doesn't need the help, but she does need a shoulder to lean on. I'm gonna go with the shoulder to cry on for 100.
A woman with a job.
Job.
That's one. Two.
So she had. Why a woman need a job? Well, she don't want no bum. Cool.
Two. Somebody that's laid back, chill. Somebody who wants kids. I do want more. I just don't want to carry. So we can adopt. Or they can have kids. Doesn't matter. I love kids. I'm trying to think what else. Somebody who's
adopting the only option. Why she can't artificially inseminate? Why she can't go year round? Why can't she? You know what I mean?
Go getter, creative, great communication skills. I love talking. So, great communication skills and someone who can see past now, the now. So, that's pretty much it. I prefer for her to be shorter than me a little bit. I'm 5'7.5". So prefer her to be a little bit shorter than me. But if she's not, just a little bit taller than me. But that's it.
Okay. Does she have to be in Philly?
No. I actually prefer long distance relationships.
Okay. You prefer long distance. You're 39. What's the age range you would date?
29 to 50.
29 to 50. Can I ask you about the sperm donor? Is it a person that you know? Will you guys be co-parenting together?
No, I didn't know him. I found him off of Facebook. Facebook has a sperm donor group, and I paid him for his sperm. And, he went in a cup. I did it at home. I actually documented it on.
Wow. Documented it. So if it's documented, I fully have a right to ask. Because what if I don't want to go watch it? Was it with the turkey baster?
YouTube.
Was it with the turkey baster?
Everything. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, just follow me on Instagram, and you can get that link.
Definitely gonna check you out on YouTube. I don't want to watch the video. I don't even know why I said that. I'm still gonna support though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Why not?
How much did he charge you?
Come on, Kendra. I can't put his business out there.
I didn't know it was a hidden number.
Well, listen, it was $25,000 to go to the bank, and he charged me $150 per donation.
They made me their model minority.
So I guess the sperm bank got the $25,000, if I heard that correctly.
Come on, Kendra. I can't put his business out there.
I didn't know it was a hidden number.
Well, listen, it was $25,000 to go.
$25,000 to the sperm bank, and he just gets a 150. What, 150,000? Because I know you not to hold on. I know people ain't out here getting a life force exploited like that. I know. There's no. Why is that shit just now processing now? Like what? So he gets $150 per donation, and then the sperm bank charges the woman $25,000 for. Wow. Talk about big business. Jesus Christ. Exploiting the fuck out of niggas. Jesus. Oh, man, that's just disgusting. Nauseating. No pun intended. Dude. Ugh. The fuck? $25,000 for her to get that one sample and then pay the man, here go 150. That's so wicked.
Go to the bank,
Crazy.
and he charged me $150 per donation.
$150?
Yep, $150.
Oh wow, that was cheap.
Yeah, very cheap. So
is he gonna
That's word. Wow. Jesus. So y'all just calling that just cheap baby, huh? Yeah, he was a cheap baby. Like, yo, I'm sorry, God. That was a low blow. My fault. I know. When we go high, they go low. When they go low, we go high type shit. No, right. Cool. My fault. But they said it, yeah, real cheap. Yeah, shit, I could go get another one. Jeez Louise. I still can't get over the $25,000. And then if it's 150 per donation, how many donations did she get? Yeah, dude, these are so many questions.
gonna be a part of the baby's life or just sperm?
no, he's just a sperm donor. He actually has 4 girls pregnant right now, same time. He has us all pregnant at the same time.
What? What the fuck is going on? I mean, shit. Be fruitful and multiply, right?
This is not Nick Cannon.
Nope.
Okay. And you guys opted out for him, so he's not gonna be involved in the live stuff.
No, we're going to keep in communication just in case I want another one. In case I get with a female who wants kids so that we can have siblings. But for the most part, I don't even know what I'm having yet. My family knows, but I don't know. So once I find out,
Wow, all this extra shit. And you hear how selfish, I don't mean this de-judgy. I don't want to sound it, but you hear how selfish that shit is? We're gonna keep in contact just in case we need to use him for another 150. Like that shit is just so insensitive. And then the fact that you're not even caring about what if the kid wants to know, so who's my daddy? Like, well, you're not keeping in contact with him for that. You keep in contact with him just to milk him. Literally. Literally. It's so exploitive. It's disgusting. Nauseated. It's fucking nauseated, yo.
we'll let him know just because, he's a good dude. So
He's good stock. He's good stock.
There's a Facebook group for sperm donors?
listen, there's about 20,000 men in these groups donating sperms and creating babies. So yes.
What? This is a thing? Nobody sees anything morally unsound about this shit? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just old, man. I don't know what this shit is these days, man. Shit crazy these days.
Pum pum fat, y'all, you hear? I want.
As a matter of fact, Black Sperm Donor Group. Just so y'all know.
Sperm Donor Group.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. That's
Yep.
so like they got everything on Facebook.
Listen, like I said, I work for the state, so they wasn't paying for nothing. So and I didn't have $25,000, so I had to kind of find an unconventional method.
Yeah. Wow. Well, listen, I appreciate you.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that. I thought she said I paid the sperm bank $25,000 and then had to pay this nigga the $150. Matter of fact, I was confused about the $150. I thought the sperm bank paid him his money, but okay, I get what she's saying. Instead of the $25,000, she just milked this nigga $150. Yeah, let me get a fix, nigga. Like basically type shit. Okay, doesn't make it any more. Doesn't make it any less exploitative, but I guess it's different. But still, $25,000.
Sharing your story with us. You're very
No problem.
Okay, so were you in a relationship with a woman prior to this this whole process?
I was.
Did she not want to be a part of this experience?
Well, we were in a relationship, and then I decided to just want to date. So just to end the relationship, to just date so that she can get herself together. In the process of all of that, I decided I wanted to have a kid, and I was doing this whole kid thing alone. I ended that situation altogether, no dating, no relationship, no anything, and just decided to continue on by myself.
Okay. So, do you feel like has it been hard trying to date while pregnant?
I'm pretty transparent. So within the first couple conversations, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard for somebody like me who's masculine identified because women look at me and I'm supposed to hold this role.
The fuck is masculine identified? No, they come up with something new every fucking week. What the hell is masculine identified? You mean butch? You mean stud? Masculine identified. So politically correct of you.
I'm not supposed to be pregnant, because I'm a woman. Doesn't matter. My body works. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it.
Damn. You seen the shade that she threw? And she didn't even do that purposefully. But you seen how it hit Kendra? Had her neck on a swivel like a bobblehead. My body worked. Kendra said, oh. Look at the swivel.
This role. I'm not supposed to be pregnant, because I'm a woman. Doesn't matter. My body works. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it.
Oh, Kendra, don't feel bad. You chose this. You have 100,000 subscribers. You chose this life, Kendra. Don't be bad now. Look, you could artificially inseminate like her. No, let me stop. God, what's wrong with me? What's really wrong?
Woman, doesn't matter. My body works. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, it's either you here or you not. Because me and baby, we're gonna be good regardless. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay.
Right.
I know that's right, honey. What do you do? You're 4 more months, right? So next
March 2nd.
March 2nd. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you already did the Kendra cam. Did I ask you if the woman had to look a certain way?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I'm sorry, girl. I forgot all the questions. I'm so intrigued by your story.
Nah, them 2 hits to the melon got you confused. Like, oh my God, does my body work?
Listen, I don't care. Listen, you can be bisexual. You can be on the fence. You can be whatever. As long as you for me, I don't care what you like before me. As long as you liking me and we're not looking past me. All right. So that's all. So it is what it is.
Could it be a trans woman?
How do you make a perfectly seasoned meal? Make it with perfectly seasoned Hillshire Farm smoked sausage.
That's a question.
AccuView contact lenses help me to focus, just feel like I can conquer anything.
What will she say? I think she's gonna be like, nah. Nah, I like them natural.
No.
No. Okay.
See, ding, ding, ding.
Could she have kids already?
Yeah, she can have kids.
Okay. And you say you're more the masculine, so do you want a more feminine type of girl?
I prefer this woman to be extra feminine. You know, I prefer, I have a shoe fetish, so I love her to be in heels, dress, makeup.
It's like she wants to be a boy, or she wants to be more masculine, but then she's into all the dumb shit like all the other women are. It's like an enigma. I think that's the real shell shock of it. Like, cause she acts like a man, but she still is intrigued by all the dumb shit like a girl. I don't like, which dude do you ever hear say, "Oh yeah, I like my girl. I love my girl in heels," and you know what? I guess she rich, cause I guess rich niggas say shit like, "No, I like my girl in heels and shit." Or if a nigga short or something, I still though.
All of the above.
Okay. Now, you don't got to answer
I like
this
y'all
question,
too.
but when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
April.
April. Was that before your pregnancy?
That was before my pregnancy.
Okay. This is invasive, so you don't have to answer. But would you have sex while pregnant?
I surely will. I surely will. But the person has to be, I have to feel as though the person is worth it. Because I'm not going to sleep with this person.
She said,
Boom, boom, fat, y'all hear?
That
she said, "Oh, pregnant."
I want to see the boom, boom, fat up, you hear? I want to see the boom.
This person, it's my body, and I'm very protective of who comes into my space. So at the end of the day, I'm just not, although pregnancy makes you horny as hell, I'm not jumping on anybody.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Okay. Does the woman got to be in Philly?
Nah, she can be long distance as long as she have great communication skills and the resources to travel. Because I'm going to be willing to travel, and I want her to travel to me as well.
Okay. And this traveling thing, like that's how, again, an enigma. But then I don't know. These days, you hear dudes talking about want to travel, but shit like so. Yeah, lines are blurred, man. Lines are blurred. My client is innocent, man. This shit just looks, everything is just all blurred these days, man. It's the fucking CERN portals, man. Fucking George Soros, Black Lives Matter and shit. You know what I mean to be black? You know what I mean to be black? Like, the fucking textbook term, not the cultural term. Nigga, disenfranchised, nigga. The Italians were black, nigga. Fucking CERN portals, man. Reminds me of that movie Jumpers and shit. Just fucking Jeff Bezos, George Soros. They fucking killed Kanye, man. They killed Kanye and they got this nigga running around with Kanye's consciousness programmed in a fucking robot. It's not Kanye. That's Kanye. Kanye is innocent, man. Kill Kanye, man. killed Eazy-E. Killed Biggie. He killed Pac. He killed Malcolm X. Killed Fred Hampton. Nigga, they killed Martin Luther King. They killed Martin Luther King, and you got this crazy bitch running around talking about, oh, he cheated. Shit is fucking ridiculous, man. You're not talking about if he was a Mason or not. Nigga, have some humanity. Nigga, god damn it. This chick here talking about she want her girl in heels. She want to travel. It's monkeypox out here, ma'am. What the fuck is wrong with people? Biden fucking falling asleep at the podium. Fucking Donald Trump is president and people think they vote count. She wants a woman in heels, but she's a woman with a fade. Is that a tape up? I don't know the hairstyles anymore. I don't even like barbers.
Okay. And 29 to 50 is the age range. Why do you think you're single?
Oh, I'm super picky.
I'd say that's a nice watch.
I think that I have sometimes unrealistic expectations of people. And if they don't meet that, I kind of fall back. So, like I said, if they're not super feminine, and you know, that's what happened with the last one. She wasn't super feminine, and it didn't.
It's amazing though. Like, here is a woman talking about shorties ain't feminine. So, is this a brainwashing program? This is Chinese MK Ultra clone CERN portal shit. That's what this is. And they're doing it through TikTok. They're doing it through TikTok, and y'all thought it was Instagram. When Kanye said Instagram got your chick, not your B. Simone. See, I said B. Simone was a bitch because what she said about MLK, that shit was trifling bitch shit. Yeah, I actually need that Snoop soundbite where he called what's her name or raggedy headed. You know what? You know what? I'm going to turn it over so we can take a shot. You want to finish it? B. Simone.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gail. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumb ass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Yeah, B. Simone. You heard Uncle Snoop. I know he was talking about Gail. It's interchangeable.
Didn't really bother me, but at the same time, I have to also acknowledge that I like certain things about people. So, you know, I'm also single because I work a lot. You know, I work in corrections, so I'm kind of cut off from the world when, you know, I go into.
You know, she slid under the radar because I was taken aback. By the pregnant lesbianism or the lesbian pregnancy, whichever. But she's a whole pig. Like, I dead forgot about that. Yo, that shit really flew right over my head.
Prison. So I need somebody to also understand that, because that's where cheating comes in at, you know, I'm trying to make a living. So, you know, for us. So she got to understand that.
So I don't know how it works, but you're able to still be in the like in the prisons while pregnant?
Yeah. I work overnight. So that's another thing. I work 10 p.m. to 6 in the morning, Eastern time. So she has to understand that, you know, when I walk in them doors, I can't call you. I can't talk to you. I'm a supervisor. So, you know, and then as far as inmate interaction on the overnight, they locked in. I only have a handful of inmates that I deal with.
Okay.
Yes, he was tested.
Say it again?
No, I said, yes, he was tested. They asked me was he was tested. Yes, he was tested.
Y'all out here sleeping with ain't never asked them to test a damn, testing a damn third grade. I know y'all didn't ask her. Y'all out here sleeping with men every day, ain't never asked him to take no test. I know y'all not capping.
Shit, Kendra ain't lying, man. Show you don't.
In the comments, all you sexually active people who are not asking somebody if they got to.
Listen, if that man would have Kendra, if that man would have gave me something, I would have shot him right there in his face.
No, I mean,
boom.
I feel like your route is probably, you know, for sure, because I think that they have to test stuff, right?
Say it again? No, because we did it. I went and got him tested. My thing is, like I said, I don't sleep with men. I get tested very regularly. So I'll be damned if you're gonna come over here and get me pregnant and then end up with some HIV or anything like that. So I require for my donor to get tested.
Okay. I guess I might be a little curious. Did y'all have sex? That's how you got pregnant?
No, he went in.
Kendra don't listen. That's really she do not listen. Like, always getting people's name wrong. Always getting people's birthday wrong. Just never listen.
A cup, and I used a syringe.
Oh, that really works?
Yeah, it does.
I thought it was the turkey base though. She went with the syringe. Interesting. Syringe. Interesting.
It does.
Oh my God! I did not think. I thought you like went to the doctor. They inserted it. So he put it up. You used a syringe and you put it inside, and you got pregnant.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yep.
Well, you found out days later, right?
14 days later.
Discover the Ozempic Zone. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic.
I did not know that the turkey baster.
It's called a loop launcher, but yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm learning so much on this show.
Yeah. Like I said, if y'all want to know, if y'all want to watch the videos, just request me on Instagram and I have it all posted. You can go to my page and look at every single video I ever posted.
Okay. Well, normally I just want the girls to reach out to you that are interested.
I'm sure it will be very, very interesting, but nobody gonna watch it.
Dating you, but because your story's so fascinating, I don't mind you keep saying it a couple times. But yeah, for all those asking what she tested, y'all better ask the next person you sleep with. No, you better get the next person you sleep with tested.
Hello.
So back to you. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Listen, I'm just a dope individual. I love to have fun. I feel like I'm well-rounded. I'm very family-oriented. I am very much a conversationalist. I am, I just never stop. I'm a go-getter. I'm a Gemini. So, my brain is always on go, whether it be about, making money, whether it be about reading a book, let's do something, surprise dates, whatever. With me, you just never know what you're going to get.
I love it. All right, let's do it. This is Phoenix and Philly, 39 is Gemini, correctional sergeant, 29 and 50. The key thing is she's a lesbian, women only, and she's currently pregnant. So, and she got pregnant via a sperm donor, and she gave us all the details. So let's do it, boo. The woman that's interested, give her your Instagram page.
It's 50 Shades of Phoenix, 50 Shades of Phoenix.
50 Shades of Phoenix, F 50SHADESOFPHOENIX.
Yes.
Okay, well, keep me posted how it goes.
All right, thank you, Kendra. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too. Bye, baby. That's it. We not topping Phoenix stories tonight. That's it. I'm gonna see y'all Monday. I'm gonna go back to Facebook for a little bit. Y'all got the longer show, so I might give them like 30 minutes on Facebook. So if you want to see it continuing, the link is in the bio to go to Facebook. But wow, I'm so fascinated by all that information. I had no idea you really can put the sperm in the cup and then put it in your vagina and get pregnant. I thought that was always lies. I'm surprised more women haven't caught it up. I'm surprised there are not more athletic babies in this world.
You running away from the pacifier.
No, I'm not going to promote that.
Crying?
I'm not going to promote that. Don't do that. That's unethical. Don't ever take a guy's sperm and get yourself pregnant without his permission. That's not ethical. But I'm just wondering what all these girls that are sleeping with these basketball players doing. What you doing with your life, girl? You just getting purses. You better get the child. That is going to be way more. I'm just speaking. That's my brain. That's the part of my brain you don't listen to. Talking out loud. I do not preach that. I do not condone that. I do not think if you're sleeping with an athlete that has millions of dollars, you should do that. That is not ethical. But if you had no morals, what you doing? We're done.
Yeah, it's crazy ass people like you, Kendra. Why Drake had to put hot sauce in the condom. Somebody had to say it. Look how crazy ass. Screenshotting this. Yeah, I am. You know why? Because it's me. It's me, Mario, man. It's me. YouTube and I67A with your crazy looking ass.
I mean, child. Not ethical. Don't do it. That's my final word. Do not
really
do
that
it.
serious? Just chill with me.
Someone said, forget the birds, get the child.
Really just gonna make it seem like it's that bad, you know what I mean?
Ooh, child. Let's end this show, child. I gotta go to church in the morning. Jesus, I'ma see you. Cause they trying to get me to go down. Nope. Bye. We're done.
Yeah. Oh man. See, look, already. Not you. I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about this dude. I'm not even talking about you. Whoa. I wasn't even chatting about you, bro. All right. Crazy little boy, man. Mara than me. Watch out. Man, do I say more? Innocent. Like I said, innocent. Innocent. Say not guilty, Your Honor. And baby boy screaming it. Innocent. What you say about my mama? One of those health packs, right? That's the kid. This man here talking about my mother. Yo, he's wildin'. He said, what you say about my mama? Not too. Word. Could have sworn I heard him call me nigga. Word. That's how you feel. That's the real deal. Holy feel. That's the spill. Nah, I gotta go get some juice. I need some juice. I need some juice. Like I said, my client is innocent. What is he? Innocent. 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 Right. Right. Innocent. Not guilty, Your Honor. Not guilty, Your Honor. Hey. Hey. Silence you. Sir. 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 Mr. Matter. Mr. Matter. Sir. 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 Mr. Matter. You need to relax, sir. Sir, this is a family environment. This is a family environment, sir. You need to relax, sir. All right. All right. Now, I am the manager. What seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem, sir? This is a respectable establishment. Like I said, my client, Your Honor, sorry, Your Honor. It's take your kid to work day. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Real life, right? He said, let's take your son to work day. Can I say? Real life. Oh, man. Yes, sir. My client is innocent, Your Honor. What more can I say? What more can I say?
I know Chiggs is in here recording or some shit.
No Chiggs smooth in here, right? So whatever you say. You know Chiggs gonna have everything up there. Whatever you say.
Okay. Yo, y'all up in here like this is like a speech. Hey, let me tell you this. The only reason I'm even like, because I really wasn't just going to address this at all, but I knew there were probably going to be female blogs that are going to pick this up because I'm not the most liked person when it comes to, like the do with me. Like that's just what it is. Fuck with me. Pause. Like I have a lot of like most of my audience are male, but when it comes to women, they can't wait to see me go down. You get what I mean? So I knew they weren't even going to see it for what it is. They're going to be like, okay, how does this look bad on him? And yeah, without no context, you've seen a man in between, like first of all, a man shouting at a woman, or a man in between two women, and you see fighting. That all happen. Look crazy. But I mean, I gotta understand the truth of it. And I know when I learned a bunch of lessons here. And first lesson is I can't go out with y'all chicks no more. I'm good. Like, what I mean? I think, most women these days are growing up on baddies. They're growing up on these really ratchet, like they're looking up to, like, look how many times like Shade Room posts, Krishan Rock and Blueface. They really like, I don't think y'all understand the effect this has on women. Women really going out these days to be fighting and doing all that type of stuff. So anyway, I'm in Miami, bro. I'm on some work trip, bro. Like literally, I'm here doing my Spotify thing out here. I ain't got time for none of that shit. But I hit the club. I really didn't want to bring this chick with me because, like, bro, let me tell you, number one, fame ain't for everybody. And a lot of things ain't for, like, people don't know how to understand, just deal with it. I mean, I didn't know how to deal with a lot of stuff, and I still don't really know. But what happened is when you have somebody who might be a significant other, bro, mixed liquor and all this stuff is new to them, they don't know how to act. You know what I mean? How they gonna act? They gonna act just like they see every crazy bitch act online. So anyway, we up in Komodo. I don't know. I think they were waiting on Burna Boy or somebody to come through. But I guess I got there before Burna Boy.
Your Honor, he got there before Burna Boy. He got there before Burna Boy, Your Honor. You know they was already lit. Not guilty.
Every 20 seconds, the DJ just like, yo, AKademiks in here, AKademiks. And so it's like a fucking siren. I ain't saying I'm no like huge star and nothing like that, but like the bitches in there be like, oh, let me just go take a picture. Probably see them online type shit, right? So chicks is coming up. Too. They just want to come take a picture. Bro, I'm used to this, bro. I don't go out in public if I'm not ready for this shit. I always said this. This has been my life for a little while. Bro, the chick I'm with, she under the liquor kicking her ass, nigga. She battling with the demons, nigga. Like the demons of tequila, dog. Like, so like, you know what I mean? You know how girls, when they get drunk, they get a little loud. I ain't tripping on that. But now she's seeing just girl after girl coming up, hugging, taking pictures. You know what I mean? Like, she's just like, she's kind of just like, she's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, like, you do know who you're with, right? Like, you like, again, I ain't the biggest nigga, pause, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of like a popular person, but you're in Miami at a very popular place and they see somebody who they think they know, they want a picture. Bro, she's starting to get jealous. All right, cool. I kind of noticed a little bit too.
Your Honor, it's like we spoke of before the liberation. It's not his fault. It's his fame and celebrity, Your Honor.
What everybody noticing. Nigga, I'm standing on the thing, girl come up, picture, girl come up, picture. She all of a sudden just start bulldozing these chicks out of the way. Like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, you know, you with me? And I'm like, yo, you know, shorty just wanted a picture. Like, chill. She just wanted a picture. Relax. Bro, she's in her feelings the whole time. Like, shit, like, and I'm like, yo, don't you understand what comes with dating somebody who has some type of attention? This ain't your local, but this what, you know, I fucked up. You know, I'm taking a lot of blame for this. Like, you know, just how I mentally processing this. Bro, like, you can't just grab any type of chick and be like, yo, come on. Like, we gonna live a different life. We gonna be here, there. No. These chicks been dealing with bums, crackheads, drug dealers, scammers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, this shit is affecting all of them. Anyway, I ain't even trying to be too negative. I was trying to just keep it factual. All right, man, we in the club. Now I'm with people. That's the thing. I'm with other people. So there's a couple of girls that's with us. There's a couple of dudes with us too, right? The girls are noticing this because none of them is like that. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't have a nigga though, but they're not like that. They're noticing, yo, why is shorty mad extra? Like, you know what I mean? It's mad obvious when people are looking at you, you're in a club and your drunk significant other is in your face like, yo, you know who you here with? Like, yo, she thinks it's on a reality show. I'm looking at her like, you know, like every nigga looking at us in here, like, you know, what are you doing, right? Again, I'm still blaming on the alcohol. You know what I mean? It's tequila kicking her ass. All right, bet. I'm walking out the spot, so we leaving the spot. We supposed to go to another spot. I see another girl who says, yo, what's up? And she kind of runs up. My chick wasn't with me, so she was in the bathroom or something. So she comes out. A couple seconds later, she sees this girl basically talking to me, and she just motherfucking pulls like a truck stick move, nigga. Boom, hit the chick. Knocks her out, and then, well, not knocks her out. Like, she kind of shoulders her, like, yo, whoa, hold on. It's my nigga now, what you doing? So she started talking to me, like, so she's in my face and shit like that.
Let me bring this back. My fault,
Your local,
my fault, Your Honor, my fault. I had to run to the
But
bathroom.
this what, you know, I fucked up. You know, I'm taking a lot of blame for this. Like, you know, just how I mentally processing this. Bro, like, you can't just grab any type of chick and be like, yo, come on. Like, we gonna live a different life. We gonna be here, there. No. These chicks been dealing with bums, crackheads, drug dealers, scammers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, this shit is affecting all of them. Anyway, I ain't even trying to be too negative. I was trying to just keep it factual. All right, man, we in the club. Now I'm with people. That's the thing. I'm with other people. So there's a couple of girls that's with us. There's a couple of dudes with us too, right? The girls are noticing this because none of them is like that. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't have a nigga though, but they're not like that. They're noticing, yo, why is shorty mad extra? Like, you know what I mean? It's mad obvious when people are looking at you, you're in a club and your drunk significant other is in your face like, yo, you know who you here with? Like, yo, she thinks it's on a reality show. I'm looking at her like, you know, like every nigga looking at us in here, like, you know, what are you doing, right? Again, I'm still blaming on the alcohol. You know what I mean? It's tequila kicking her ass. All right, bet. I'm walking out the spot, so we leaving the spot. We supposed to go to another spot. I see another girl who says, yo, what's up? And she kind of runs up. My chick wasn't with me, so she was in the bathroom or something. So she comes out. A couple seconds later, she sees this girl basically talking to me, and she just motherfucking pulls like a truck stick move, nigga. Boom, hit the chick. knocks her out, and then not knocks her out, but like she kind of shoulders her, like, yo, whoa, hold on, it's my nigga now, what you doing? So she started talking to me, like, so she's in my face and shit like that. She's like, yo, what you doing? Like, yo, you wilding right now. So that's what she's saying to me. I'm like, bro, I'm not wilding. People just want pictures. That's just all it is. People just want a few pictures. That's it. Bro, she is tweaking. Why are you entertaining bitches? Why are you doing this? Why are you this? Yo, I'm here. I'm like, bruh, these chicks just want a pic.
Now, for all the people also in this court of public opinion trying to say, oh, he ain't really black, he go through real niggas. That's real niggas. Every real nigga go through that shit with his bitch at least one time in his life. Even if you the best stand-up dude in the world, you gonna go through it one time if you a real one. Only the real relate, man.
Picture, my nigga. Bro, the other girls who was watching her baby the whole night. One of the girls, that's the girl you gonna see. That's the bigger girl who she had like red hair. I guess she's looking at it like, yo, this is embarrassing. Like, Ak is getting embarrassed. Y'all know I can't do nothing, right? Like, I could shout, but I can't put hands on nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a dude, right? So she's getting, like, she's in my face. Like, you know when girls get up in your face doing all of this shit? Oh, shit. So you know what the other girl does? The other girl swings on my girl because she's looking at it like, yo, you disrespecting your man. He can't do nothing about it, but I'm a girl. So I'm about to fuck you up for him. Obviously, that's not what I want to happen. You get what I mean? Like, you know, I take all responsibility for not being with a woman who knows how to, number one, handle her liquor, number two, act in public. But the other chick was really just trying to help out. Like, all right, bro, this bitch is acting up. I'm about to just get her in line. Anyway, she punches my chick. I'm like, oh, shit. So now I'm trying to just diffuse it. Like, yo, let's not, y'all don't fight, relax. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, you're wilding. You are wilding. Just chill out a bit. We about to get out of here. That's when that video kind of cuts on. So I am shouting at her, right? I'm shouting at her. I'm like, yo, bro, chill. Because she's looking like, yo, she's trying to fight. I'm like, nigga, we're in public. Chill. Like, nigga, I'm not Blueface, nigga. This shit is embarrassing to me. I don't know how niggas make money, but I can't make money out of ratchetivity. Like, I don't do reality shows. I make my money by beating these record labels over the head and doing YouTube videos and other shit like that and podcasts. Nigga, I don't make no money off ratchetivity, my nigga. That's never been my...
Beating the labels over the head. Bang, bang, bang.
My thing. So I ain't signed nothing with no fucking reality show yet, and I ain't gonna do it now. You know what I mean? So I'm like, when you see Blueface doing that shit, that nigga's just announced a reality show. So like, I don't do that type of stuff. So I'm looking at her like, yo, bro, you embarrassing me, bro. That's what I'm saying to her. The other girl, anyway, yeah, she hits my hat off, and then they get a chance to square up. She swings on the other girl. The other girl got friends with her. The other girl like says something. Her friends jump in, and I'm over here using my body as a human shield type shit. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. Even if my chick was disrespecting me and wilding out in public, granted she was drunk, you don't want nobody to jump your girl. You feel what I'm saying? But also I can't hit nobody. I can't hit the other girls. I just got to be like, yo, chill. Let's kind of break it up. Whole time Miami police is right there. Miami police to our left looking like, yo, they're having a blast. Like they might have been recording too. Everybody recording. Like the niggas I'm with, they're recording. Nobody helping. Everybody got a phone out like fuck TMZ and paparazzi. Everybody paparazzi. I'm looking at the Komodo staff. They recording. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm the only one trying to stop this fight.
Your Honor, it was a setup. It was a set up from the get up. Innocent.
Anyway, they eventually do jump in, and basically, they put my chick in cuffs. So they put her in cuffs because she's the one who kind of started. Well, you know what I mean? She got hit first, but then like what everybody saw is when the second round of it, she kind of like punched the girl first. So anyway, she ain't get locked up or nothing like that. But the shit is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like again, number one, I was having a conversation with her today, trying to explain. I'm like, bro, you're with a nigga who they want to see in some dumb shit like this. You're with the nigga who they can't wait for me to like. If they have me throwing a punch on a woman, oh my God. Nigga, when Shade Room first posted it, this shit had 10,000 comments, like 10 minutes. So I'm hitting them up. I'm like, bro, like, this what really went on. This, I bet we reposted. They repost it with some context, no views. Nobody gives a fuck about the truth. But anyway, you know what I mean? Overall, because, you know what I mean? Again, you know, I made sure I talked to the cops to make sure nobody got sent to jail. No charges being pressed between the women. But that was my role. You know what I mean? I was just trying to break up the fight. I'm gonna take responsibility as a man for it though, because in the line of work I'm at, I can't bring around women who are gonna be doing that. I don't like that type of bullshit. You know, I rarely go out myself. So if I'm going out with a woman and she's jealous, knowing that people, like, you know, I'm hosting an event tomorrow in Jersey. It's gonna be mad people there. I don't know who gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be with no jealous motherfucker just all on me.
See, Your Honor, accountability to the best of his ability, but accountability all the same, Your Honor. Not guilty.
Looking at like, yo, what's going on? Which bitch you with? Which we taking pictures? Like, nah. But also, you know, shit. I mean, I look at her. She got to take accountability for her actions. But that shit is embarrassing, man. That shit is embarrassing, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That shit is just embarrassing. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people enjoy these type of situations. For me, I got the most to lose. And that's another reason I think I even came to that conclusion. Because I don't fuck with famous chicks. I like regular girls from like regular neighborhoods who probably live regular lives. But I do understand that when they come into my world, like the way they've dealt with the guy is probably a little bit different. You know what I mean? And, you know, if there's any woman watching this shit, y'all probably act the same way if y'all nigga was talking to 30 chicks in a club. But still no excuse, you know what I mean? Anyway, I think I kind of got like just the major shit out the way. But yeah, it's girl fighting shit. I'm gonna keep it all the way at being. Like, nigga, I kind of knew this chick was like, she kind of like that because I've had conversations with her. I said, I've never been with I don't want to be with a girl. There's a few things, like, I'm on some finesse 2 times shit. I don't want my girl to be masculine. I don't want my girl to be over here. Like, if I can't be with a ratchet bitch, man. I hate ratchet bitches. I can't be with a bitch who try to fight constantly. If we going out, you swinging. If you looking to fight, if you think you Debo, like, my nigga, I'm not trying to be with no girl like that. So, like, I was talking to him, I'm like, bro, when I met you, you was a nice, sweet girl. Now I'm realizing, like, you Krishan Rock, too. I'm not finna be with Krishan Rock. Hell no. I'm not being with no bitch who think that as soon as we get to the club, I start having fun. You fighting. Like, this ain't gonna happen. These chicks think that they think Krishan Rock 2, bro, is like, that's the mode. Like, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna blame myself. Because we always, like, as men, we always see the red flags. I'm meeting Shorty and Shorty tell me about her best fights. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What type of conversations is these?
Best fights.
Right. All right. Yeah. And yeah, and by the way, yo, the shade room, you can't win on there as a guy. Last thing. I'm on the shit, right? And oh, no. They were like, yo, since they couldn't say, oh, I hit nobody, you know, they said, yo, you were shouting. Bro, you ever see 2 women when they lock eyes and now they're ready to throw heels? Yes. They ready to pull hair.
Yes. And it's called the bulldog stare. The bulldog stare. When 2 females lock eyes and then their jaw, it just slightly extends out and they hear nothing else but the battleground. Like, that's the bulldog stare. Savagery. Primal. Animalistic.
They're trying to snatch wigs. If they're drunk, my nigga, like, you gotta raise your voice a little bit. Like, nigga, yo, y'all niggas chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? If you think you gonna be a man and be like, oh, could y'all please not fight today? These bitches is masculine these days, dog. These chicks, like, nigga, you gotta raise your voice a little bit, you know what I mean? But again, I'm just happy that nobody got arrested. However, you know, who ends up losing in the end? Because who's the person here on live explaining it? Everybody having a blast. Everybody recorded it. Everybody put it on YouTube. Everybody's loving it. And my nigga Meezy called me. He was like, yo, Ak, you going through the same thing you do with rappers? And I'm like, I wouldn't even care about the situation if it wasn't sensitive, because anything with women, they trying to get mad at me. Like, yo, I seen some of these dumb hoes in the comments say, yo, don't this was for Reggie Nate. What the fuck Reggie Nate got to do with this shit, nigga? You know what I mean? So again, unfortunately, unfortunately it happened. Unfortunately, there's a video like that. And unfortunately, I'll never like seeing women fight. Like, I'm one of those dudes. I want to see women fight. But I'm very happy that some people have some common sense and they kind of put it together to be like, okay, bro, it just clearly looks like he's breaking up a fight. What do you want him to do? Now, granted, this is how you can't win. I'm gonna tell you how you can't win. If I step back, because that's what everybody should do. Nigga, Komodo staff not doing anything. Nigga, the cops over there, they're laughing. Like, them niggas is laughing like, yo, let bitches fight, man. Tonight been boring. The other dudes I'm with, they got the cameras out, which I'm looking at them like, yo, damn, like, nigga, nobody. So anyway, if I don't
friends like those, man,
do nothing, and then the story comes out, because it was going to be a story regardless, right?
I mean, just look. Hold on. Look at the nigga Fresh. Look at the nigga Walter. First nigga with his phone out. First nigga with his phone out, laughing, just cheesing. Fresh, man. First nigga with the phone out and the light on. Like, nah, need all of the pixels for this.
The story won't be like, yo, Academics girl gets jumped by 3 bitches and he does nothing. He don't even try to stop it. Shade Room will still be on my head. Yeah, I knew this was a bitch ass nigga right here. He ain't even stop his girl from getting jumped. This nigga's a hoe. You know what I mean? We need a real man. You know what I mean? You can't win, nigga. You just can't win. You know what I mean? So somebody said I got my hat tossed like Bobby Schmurday. That's a fact. That's a fact. You feel me? Yeah. Now, other than that, man, yo, I appreciate y'all. All right, listen, thank y'all for just like using a little bit of common sense and just not riding with the narrative. Anyway, I'm out of here. We'll talk more about it on stream. I'll be on stream tomorrow. All right.
We know it happened. But how could it happen in Ohio? Because extremists like Madison Giussiato Gilbert supported Ohio's ban that criminalizes abortions, even in cases of rape or incest.
You really think you're going to see? That's interesting. Very interesting. Shout out Chick Small, man. What else you got? Yo, that's funny. That's the first thing he said. Yo, watch them come out with them tabloids talking about academics. He just watches his girl get jumped. The first thing Jordan Towers says, academics and girl jumped by 3 other girls. Wicked. We're not even gonna go through that. We're gonna go to Vlog Vlog, man.
Here's a hip hip
ha. You don't stop the rock till the bang bang music. Up to the beauty, the bang bang beauty of beat. Now what you hear is not a test on rapping to the beat. Meet the groove and my friends on the side move their feet. Now I am Wally Man, and I like to say hello to the black, white, red, and brown, purple, and yellow rock. You don't stop, cause it makes your body rock. Now I am Wally Man, and I brought two friends along.
I graduated high school.
Yeah.
How's it feeling to be out?
It's good, man. Especially it's good to jump into something like this serious and crazy right off the gate. So it's been good. It's kind of like it doesn't feel real yet. I'm still like, this can't be real. Waiting to wake up still, but it's tight.
Any thoughts of pursuing college, or are you trying to do music full time?
I mean, I'm definitely doing music full time for right now. I don't think college is at all like a bad thing. It's even for me, but I want to wait until I have something that I could gain from college. You know, like I'm not gonna go just to major in something random and party. I would want to go to like actually learn about something I'm really interested in.
Tell us a little bit about what the ride's been like from Mac and Ain't Easy all the way to now.
It's been so much progression. Like that's really been the coolest thing. And just like with myself and my team, seeing how we progress together and like become more official, you know, everywhere from like when I was 15, just recording random verses and throwing them together and calling it a mixtape, to like the next step where we like, you know, had a DJ and like thought about a playlist, to the next step of where we like kind of started thinking about like turning into just a whole project, to kids where it was like set up and like a chess move and everything was like thought about. And just to see like how we progress every step and how we go, you know, we drop something and then we think, how can we take it to the next level with what we've done? So that's the plan.
So at what point in the career did it go from Easy Mac to Mac Miller?
Early.
King of flow. Soga. Yeah, Soga. 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 Get a background for us. Yeah, man. Just fix flow. You ready? Yeah. In the background. Yeah, you ready for this? I can be.
Yeah. Yeah. On the bus sitting here in a toga. I ain't God, but you can call me Hova. In the Range Rover, never sober. I don't even know, cause you know I am a floater. Professional freestyle, make you smile. I don't even know, cause my flow is worthwhile. I got style, I hypnotize minds. I pull out the 9 and I place it in your spine. Every time it's a dime, every time that I rhyme. I spit a few lines and I act like it's a crime. Put me away, take me to jail, never fail to tell the tale if you want to hear me go. That's right.
DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Hey.
We got a friend to the room.
I don't know this guy no more.
We haven't seen him in a long
Where the
time.
hell has this guy been?
It's my favorite white guy. Mr. Mac Miller, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Mac Miller.
Is my mic on?
Yes, duh.
Yes, your mic is
Hell
on.
yeah, I'm in here. Okay.
So are you sober, sir?
Yeah.
He's having a drink right now. What are you talking
about?
about?
I'm talking about drugs.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah.
No. Or
Don't lie to us, Mac,
Yes,
and
no.
die from an overdose next month.
No.
Or
Don't lie to us, Mac,
Yes,
and
no.
die from an overdose next month.
No, I'm good. I'm really good.
You look good.
You do. You look healthy. You don't look drugged up.
I'm not drugged up.
Because that's what we was hearing, that Mac Miller has disappeared because
he was doing a lot of drugs.
I even texted you one day. I said, "What's up, man? You good? I'm hearing things."
Yeah, you know, I had a little battle. You know what I mean? I did I did some time. And
What was the drug of choice?
There's a lot of the.
Don't make him backslide into his drug use.
Oh man,
It's okay. It's okay, man.
drug of choice, man. Drug of choice. No, it was a lot of things. You know, I was having, having a good time, I guess. But
enjoying the fruits of your label.
Yeah, but it was time to clean my act up, get back to work. Just accept my responsibilities and who I am and what I got to do.
Now, is it true that you signed a $10 million deal with Leo Cohen?
No, not Leo Cohen.
Who was it with?
Warner Brothers.
But yes,
Warner
to $10 million.
No, it was.
He said, not Leo Cohen.
No, it's how the game
yes
is.
To the 10 million.
It's something around there. I got a nice little chunk of change.
So I would have went away and did a bunch of drugs too.
You know what I mean?
Well, you gotta earn that money though. Still, I'm sure they were concerned.
Oh yeah, no.
That's a big investment.
But they were. But you know what? They kind of came in a situation and were very like. Let me take a sip of my drink. Goddamn.
Drink that Remy, baby. Get that Remy in you.
They were like, just like give me time, like but it was cool. It wasn't a thing like we need to get him on the right track right now, get him to rehab. It was like I had a lot of people around me who care about me, and I was good.
Did you have to go to rehab?
No, I didn't go to rehab. Charlamagne texted me, a lot, and he was like, "Yo, how you doing?" And I was like, "I'm good," and we would talk a lot, just like on some French. I'm not gonna. Like, I don't need to bring any money in. I got money.
You had money, so you just wanted to record.
Right, just record and just have fun with it. And then I realized that I hadn't put anything out, and and then I ran out of money. You know what I mean? Got storched myself, and then no, hell no, I didn't go broke, man. I'm Jewish. Come on, dog. I got my money, Tux. I'm good.
I'm Jewish. Come on, dog. I got my money, Tux. I'm good.
I got investments. No, but so I just decided that it was time to come back. Oh, cool. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not like the marijuana Nazi. I'm not, All right.
Ready for
to the interview.
Hey, we're not doing
all the time is shit about the. Yes, what the fuck is that?
Well, it all started when I was 12. It's like, you thought you were about to get the breaking in it.
I was like,
I got it. Mac Miller admits Illuminati connection. I'm not in the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't know if it's real or if it's not. Who knows, man? Who knows about all these conspiracies in the world, man? They all could be real. They all could be fake. We just got to keep living. But it's funny to see those comments at some shows. I've seen some kids in the crowd, throwing up the Illuminati sign. Yeah. And, I just am like, what do they want me to do? Like, you, Illuminati member. Get him. Nah, man. I'm just, me.
attack. How I take their breath away to tell them pack their bags. Girls still on me because it's having you mad. Cause in the morning she gon' be my friend catching the cab. I feel bad. You can get it out, fetching my bags. Minimum wage, you can earn less than that. Mac, still talking here in the third person. You heard certain, I'm worth certain through the birds chirping. Now rest, I'm awake, call me Adderall. With them off the wall rats, call me racquetball. Mom, man, you wasn't not be in my basketball. I can feel the money, I'ma have it, yo. Pocket of fire, stop our fire at the crib, chill with some hoes, watching the wire.
I was just a kid putting music on the internet, and then my fans kind of went crazy. And it wasn't until my fans were so undeniable that people really started, focusing on who I was. So I got to thank my fans for everything, because, if it wasn't for people to support me, I wouldn't do anything.
Yo, it was unfortunate at this part of the video I ran into copyright problems. I even pitched down the songs to not catch copyright, and I still caught it because of WMG, Warner Music Group. Like, they don't even care if you pitch it down or not. If you got their shit, they're going to block it completely from being uploaded to YouTube, which I don't understand because I pitched the shit down. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're just using this scene to more just show the foreshadowing behind them planning to wipe his character off the scene, him being trapped in a coffin right here. It's just heavily symbolic to basically the entire story being planned out from the beginning, like I said. And he also had, he had these songs basically telling us what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We can't ignore it. And he had that line where he said, like, September I fall in this song, Self-Care. And obviously he died, you know what I'm saying, September 7th. So, that's blatant. That's damn near, shit. I damn near don't even gotta go no further just with that one alone. You know what I'm saying? And then in this song, Brand Name, this the one where he was talking about, whoever's selling me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. So that's more just foreshadowing on how his character is going to be off the scene. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember Mac, Mac was a part of it too. No matter how you may feel about him or him being your favorite artist, he signed that oath, So it's clear as day. You know what I'm saying? The M's turned sideways is 33. So he has all the symbolism. There's a lot of pictures that I could have put in this as well. Him doing the code of silence, putting his finger over his mouth or putting his hand over his mouth, showing that he won't say anything. It's all there for us to see, man. So, that's what it is.
Eating shawarma, doing drums at Chewbacca, bumping plaka, fuck the drama, marijuana, been as calming as the fucking Dalai Lama. Your style common as a little league sponsor for retarded kids' fathers. I'm at meetings shaking heads and adding comments to my network. Talk about my money, please, and feelings might just get hurt. It's the same effect in less words. Chilling with this asshole, he call himself Sweatshirt. I think this might be some of my best work. I let these bitches dive in, but it's head first. Applying pressure when I put together letters. I'm a king, I'm a myth. Beat a bitch down with my scepter. These fitting treasures feeling better than a million sweaters in Alaska. Your raps are corny as Nebraska. Laxa, days school boards, my throwaways will trash you. Highs NASA on, acetone, acid foam. Talking trash like John McEnroe. You a little bitches with the fucking cabbage patches for. Watch me smack a hoe, turn around and catapult up above my castle's moat, right into my fucking throne. Yo, this man is dapper, manufactured in hell. You candy rappers, goddamn disaster myself, I'm chilling. Clubhouse and demanding passwords so villains can't infiltrate. This type of lifestyle that one simulates. My bitch is great, had a dinner date with William Gates. He took her to his big estate. The bitch flipped the safe, slid escape through the kitchen, bang. Dipping down the interstate, handed me the money, started sucking me off. This a full-blown virus, we don't fuck with a car. Made money off the white without touching the soft.
Shout out Black Balloon, man. Not Stranger Things.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? Look, it's Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all, look. Today we are here to expose yet another thing about Stranger Things, the show. The recent show, they just had a 4th season back in July. And obviously, you know, pretty much everyone knows about Stranger Things. It's everywhere. And especially with this latest season, with that song "Running Up That Hill," that going viral and being all over TikTok, and you know, I think with this past season, the show probably, you know, it reached new levels in my opinion, because I've seen it on things that I've never seen it on before. Even though it went pretty viral like back in 2018, but I think this season it just had something different about it. It just, I think even more people that weren't aware of the show watched it, or at least heard about it, right? And in this particular season, now I didn't catch on to this. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know anything about this, because when I watched the show, and I'm talking about the Hellfire Club, that's what we're here to talk about today. We're here to actually talk about the history of the real Hellfire Club. Now, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know anything about this. I actually just found this out over the last 2 weeks when I took a break from YouTube, and I was listening. I was listening to Pastor Darby. Now, a lot of y'all know who he is on YouTube, Pastor Stephen Darby, that died back in 2017. Probably the most amazing pastor I've ever heard, preach, do a sermon, just all around the board. The guy is just basically the truth. If you don't know him, go and check him out immediately, right? So I just happened to be listening to one of his videos, which I do all the time. I go back and listen to a bunch of his videos, like I'm sure a lot of you have before. And in one of his videos, he just happened to talk about Benjamin Franklin and the fact that Benjamin Franklin used to have, basically was a pedophile, used to have sex with boys, and he was a part of the Hellfire Club. Now, when I heard that, I was like, whoa. Now, the sermon was years ago. The sermon was, I think, back in 2017, right around like the first season of Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things didn't come out with that little Hellfire theme until just now, in 2022, with the fourth season. And now they went on to they got Hellfire fans, they got Hellfire shirts, they have Hellfire stickers, all kind of shit. And I think the first episode of season 4 is the Hellfire Club. Now, that's what their little, group at school, basically like, how it is in high school where you have the little, the little nerds, sort of emo kids or whatever, right? So that's how they played it in the show. This was just some, little Hellfire Club, the little nerd kids and playing games and all of that good stuff, right? So in the show, they use it as like they actually summoned Vecna during this game that they were a part of. That they were playing with their little Hellfire Club group. They didn't show it in any other way of what the actual real history of the Hellfire Club is, right? So when we think of the Hellfire Club, this was before everything. Basically, it was a satanic sex cult, and this was before everything. This is basically where people like Stanley Kubrick got the idea of Eyes Wide Shut from. And a bunch of different movies that basically represent the sex cults, basically. Because you have to think about it. They get this stuff from somewhere. You know how in Eyes Wide Shut they had the super weird ritual scene. It was basically like a sex cult scene, right? And you would have to think to yourself, where does this kind of stuff come from? It comes from way back in history, because the Hellfire Club, it basically dates back to the 1700s. It was originally a British secret society that was basically designed for, just, I guess, certain high-standing individuals, right? The purpose of the club was to provide a place for like-minded and intelligent people that, quote-unquote, wanted to be themselves. You could almost call it like how the Illuminati was, considering that this was started back in the 1700s and the Illuminati was started back in the 1776. It kind of goes the same as far as how they worded of the people that, were a part of the occult, or part of the secret society of the Hellfire Club, right? So it says the first official Hellfire Club was, because there were multiple clubs that had the name Hellfire. The first one was founded in London in 718 by Philip, Duke of Wharton. And it was also a handful of basically other high society friends of his. And it says others soon followed, including the infamous Hellfire Club of Francis Dashwood. So like I said, there were basically multiple Hellfire clubs, right? It reads, Dashwood was a bit of a rebel. One legend says that he impersonated the monarch and that he made efforts to seduce whoever Tsarina Anne was while in Russia. Inspired by the brainchild of the Duke of Wharton, Dashwood had a vision for yet another club that made him famous, the Hellfire Club. Eventually, the founders altered its name slightly to become the Order of the Knights of St. Francis, right? And this is a picture of well, I guess a drawing of Philip, Duke of Wharton. Basically, I'll continue reading on a little bit just so we can get a little bit of history of it, right? It says Dashwood thought that this would be an ideal location for the club's new meeting place. It was remote enough for club businesses to be conducted without fear of eavesdroppers, but was in quite the state of disrepair. And this is basically where they're talking about, because they had it in a cave. Like, I think one of the main places for the club was a cave. I'll see if I can get some pictures of it up while I'm talking. So it says, only a few columns and walls remain, but a cluster of half a dozen arcs were added, along with the new tower. Underneath the abbey, Dashwood had a series of caves carved out from an existing cave. It was decorated again with mythological themes, phallic symbols, and other items of sexual nature. And this is kind of like basically where the eyes wide shut ritual, Catholic, Christian, pagan stuff comes from, with all the mask and all that good stuff. They were doing this back in the 1700s, right? So just kind of like how the Bohemian Grove is and all that other stuff, they held meetings twice a year. Invitations were sent by the prior, and costumes were required to be worn by attendees. These meetings were recorded in 1779 in a book called Nocturnal Revels. So once again, that's where the mask and the costumes come from, way back in the 1700s with the sex cult stuff, right? It says every member attending would be allowed to eat well and enjoy the companies of cheerful ladies of lively dispositions. Sex and wine certainly seem to have been a major part of the rituals. Even the landscape was sexualized. The gardens included a temple of Venus and a pilar of Venus, if I said that correct, as well as statues of Pan and Priapus, perfect for a club dedicated to divine procreation. And here we have Benjamin Franklin, who was obviously a founder of, this country, the USA or whatever. So Benjamin Franklin is, he's the most famous member of the club. Just to read off, it says, who attended these meetings? Members included notorious John Wilkes, who politically spat with fellow monk and founding member, the Earl of Sandwich. I don't know who that is. And would expose the activities of the club to cement its notoriety in the public imagination, right? So moving on, it says by the middle of 1760s, the club appeared to be on the wane, meaning it was kind of, it wasn't really active as it once was in the early 1700s. It says the lavish abbey where meetings were held was no longer viable as a venue. Dashwood had not totally abandoned the idea of the Hellfire Club. He merely transitioned venue from the abbey to the caves he had renovated that we talked about earlier. Now, what makes this so interesting, and I know as far as topic-wise, it's not the most relevant to what's going on right now, but I thought this was super interesting because when I searched it up on YouTube and just, other places where people post videos, there's not many videos about the history of the Hellfire Club. Now, there are a few videos on it because people knew about this. People that are history buffs and like to go over this kind of stuff, they made themselves aware. But literally, unless you guys can find one, I didn't find not one video that tied this back to Stranger Things. Now, there are more examples of the Hellfire Club in popular culture. I'm not saying that it's not, because it's used. I think it was even used in X-Men back in 2011, but it's not as like right in front of your face like the way that Stranger Things used it. You know what I'm saying? Because they made it seem like this was just some little club that little kids thought of, and they presented it in a show in a way that it was catchy and cool. But if you actually look up the vans, that the Hellfire Club vans that they just released, they actually have a little Baphomet head on the side of the vans. And when I saw that, I was like, yo, a bunch of kids are about to be wearing these Hellfire Club vans, and they have no idea that this was a satanic sex cult. They have no idea, but that's the way that these shows work today. That's the way that the industry works. They put this stuff right in your face. Now you're wearing this kind of stuff and you have no idea what it is about. You have no idea where it came from. I didn't have an idea. I didn't even know the Hellfire Club was a sex cult back in the 1700s. You're not thinking about stuff like that, which is why I had to really credit Pastor Darby, because he didn't relate it to Stranger Things. He was just talking in a sermon and just happened to be talking about, gatekeepers of the world. And when he brought up certain names, he just said, that he was having sex with little boys and he was a part of the Hellfire Club. And then it made me do a little bit more digging into Jeffrey Epstein. So we're going to get into this clip really quick. It's a short clip with, what is his name? I think Tucker Carlson or something like that, where they talk about Jeffrey Epstein and the Hellfire Club. So this lets you know that this stuff, this is real. It never ended. It's just not called the Hellfire Club no more. It's just different secret societies that still do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the Hellfire Club is the original secret sex cult. This is where it all came from. So I thought this was super interesting to bring to the channel because, like I said, yet again, it just exposes more of what Stranger Things tries to do to little kids in their minds. We already know CERN is one of the biggest topics that get brought up in the Large Hadron Collider with Stranger Things. That's like the biggest, I guess the biggest thing we tie to, the conspiracies or whatever. I don't like to use that word, but sometimes just for lack of a better word, we'll say conspiracies, right? So anyways, before I come back and sort of wrap this video up, let's just check out this short clip so, I'm not sounding crazy. You can see it right out of something that just recently happened a few years ago. So check this out.
The Jeffrey Epstein scandal is so salacious and filthy and weird that sometimes it's hard to believe it isn't being copied from a novel. Epstein is supposedly a billionaire, yet nobody seems sure how exactly he made his money. What does he do for a living? Nobody knows. His home is full of bizarre features like artificial eyeballs or a chessboard with pieces modeled on his staff, supposedly. But the most disconcerting part of the saga is just how many people are tied to it. Basically, everyone you've ever heard of, dozens of famous, rich, influential people, turned out to be friends with Jeffrey Epstein. His predatory behavior toward teenage girls was apparently an open secret everyone knew, and yet he remained a free man for decades. Michael Warren Davis is a contributor to the American Conservative. He just wrote a very smart piece warning that the Epstein scandal is, quote, how revolutions begin. He joins us tonight. Davis, thanks very much for coming on. What did you mean, this is how revolutions begin?
Well, like I said in the piece, stories like this break, and you can really see why the French decided to march their aristocracy into the sweet embrace of Madame la Guillotine. Tucker, people used to believe in this thing called the Hellfire Club. The rich and powerful would meet in secret for these weird opulent orgies. And they protected each other. And that's the crucial thing, because they all had blackmail on each other. Come to find, the Hellfire Club is 100% real. This cabal of elites, it really exists. And Jeffrey Epstein, Clinton donor, close personal friend of President Clinton, he's at the center of it.
So this is the kind of story where people looking on decide, actually, the system is every bit as rotten as I suspected it was, maybe more rotten, and it makes them radical.
That's right. I think Jeffrey Epstein will do to the DC establishment what ex-Cardinal Theodore McCarrick did to the church, sadly. Everyone in the Catholic hierarchy knew about Cardinal McCarrick. Everyone knew that he was preying on altar boys and seminarians, even people that we would consider good bishops, otherwise good bishops, knew about McCarrick, and by and large, they did nothing. And it's the same thing with the admissions scandal. Everyone knew that these celebrities were paying for their children to go to the Ivy League. That was an open secret. But when the story broke, everyone pretended to be surprised. It's the same. It's the same thing. And people look at the system and they say it's rigged. And you know what? It is. It is rigged.
It is. You're absolutely right. The Hellfire Club. That is.
Now, so now that we see, that was basically a clip from Tucker Carlson where they were talking about Jeffrey Epstein being a part of the Hellfire Club. So that pretty much goes to confirm everything, as far as it's still existing today, right? That I'm not just sitting here tying this to Stranger Things just for no reason. I'm actually glad I found that supporting clip because it relates to something that just happened. And we all know what Jeffrey Epstein was a part of. This video is not actually to go into that because I don't want to ring too many flags here on YouTube with this video, right? So here's a quick picture of Stranger Things with everybody with with the Hellfire Club shirts on, right? So we remember as we talked about in the beginning of the video, the original Hellfire Club was founded by Philip, Duke of Wharton, right? 1718. It was basically disbanded in 1721, right? The club leader, the leader of the Hellfire Club, would be called the Devil. Now, this was basically, it was mockery of God. It was mockery of religion. The members were to come dressed as biblical characters, where they would hold religious ceremonies, and they would eat meals that were named in, kind of like a mocking way: Holy Ghost pie, breast of Venus, and devil's loin, like a tenderloin, but devil's loin, right? So this was when basically the most notorious of the Hellfire Club was actually started by Sir Francis Dashwood, right? It was in his club where they would really do the mockery, the sex, the satanic sex stuff and all the orgies and having sex with little boys and so on and so on. And I'm pretty sure little girls were involved as well. But it was not a club just for men. They also had women in the club, a part of the club as well, right? So I think another thing that is actually very, very significant to the occult and where the term actually came from and had this medieval ruin entirely renovated in Gothic style for the purpose of this club. Written into a stained glass window on the doorway was the club's motto. And basically that motto, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure that's, it's French or something. So basically that club's motto was "Do What Thou Wilt." And this was way back in 1751. Now we know who's most famous today for making that term known, and that is Aleister Crowley with the "Do What Thou Wilt." Remember when Jay-Z first wore it years ago and everybody went crazy like that? He had that shirt on that said "Do What Thou Wilt." So now we finally understand and we finally see where that quote actually comes from. All the way back to 1751, people. This stuff has been going on. These secret societies, it's been around. So, I thought this video was super, interesting because we've basically found out things in this video that we've been asking questions to. Most people didn't know that, you probably thought Aleister Crowley just came up with the term "Do What Thou Wilt," but really it came from the Hellfire Club. Something that I'm pretty sure he was a part of as well. So yeah, man. I think this was a super, super dope video to do. It's definitely relevant with the things that I like to talk about on this channel, because y'all know I'm not really afraid to go there with any video. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready and willing to talk about any topic. You know what I'm saying? And things like this just kind of get me going, and it fuels me to, basically just keep going, because this was something new for me. I didn't know about this. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I don't know everything. I don't know everything at all. Like, I'm still constantly researching and listening and finding out new things. That's what this is all about, because we don't know it all. A lot of this stuff we can only scratch the surface on. We can get very close. So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Hopefully we could get a good conversation going back and forth. And if some of y'all did know about this, let me know. Let me know what y'all think, man. And yeah, man, with that being said,